After 30 years in the same old kitchen, Barbara and Kurt Gronowski knew they were due for a remodel, but what they didn't know is they'd fall in love with some cabinets that would influence their entire design. Barbara and Kurt Gronowski had a 1950s kitchen that they'd lived with for 30 years. Barbara sums up the old kitchen with a few choice words.
Closed in, dark, wooden, dated. That would be about it.
It was really a murky kitchen. It was just dark, and it wasn't, you didn't want to spend time in there. You know, you could cook in there, but you didn't want to spend time in it. It was no fun.
The Gronowskis needed a space for themselves to enjoy, but that would also accommodate professional cooks and caterers.
We wanted to open the kitchen up so that we could entertain all the groups and the various charities, school boards, groups that we belonged to, and we knew that if we opened the kitchen up, it would enable us and those people that are working for us to work better in the kitchen.
They hired designer Ken Berghart to help come up with a plan.
The first design we came up with was a little more consistent with the rest of the house. It had raised panel design and wood details and green marble and a wood floor. And they said, oh, that's very nice, but this is really boring. So can you do something a little more interesting? And so the layout was basically the same, but the aesthetics are nowhere near the same. And I realized who I was dealing with when he came in to take a look at cabinets, and he liked these, and we thought, oh, we could run with this. We can have fun with this kitchen.
Barbara and Kurt say that one trip to the showroom of German cabinet maker Simatic was all it took to find inspiration.
I like the color gray, which is totally different from the house, and the shape and form of the kitchen is totally different. And it's you walk into there and you are surprised because most of the time people expect to see a kitchen that looks woodsy, old-fashioned, like the rest of the house. So primarily we did it to make our friends jealous.
People, now wait a minute, we have to do now, do you have a little salt? Just a tiny bit. A little bit of salt and pepper here.
You give me a little.
Like that.
The exciting thing about this kitchen is the roundness of all the corners. And really what I like is wherever you go, you can open up and you can store things, but when you close it up, it has this wonderful, pleasing, round feeling. And I think that's what excites me the most of the kitchen. And when you look at the rest of the kitchen, you see all corners are rounded.
These two contemporary hanging lights are Italian. The hood is Danish. The wall painting was done to simulate a Tuscan finish. While there was no one country or theme, the overall goal was a streamlined look. And Barbara and Kurt say their designer used storage to help them keep things uncluttered.
Another reason for doing over the kitchen was to provide storage for the dishes that we have. We like dishes, and we have a number of sets. And Simatic makes these wonderful dish holders so the shelf comes out, so you can get at your dishes without bending and stooping. And also, the shelf is lined with a rubber mat, which means the dishes do not move at all. And up here is my mother's Havalon. I remember using it in the house.
When the kitchen was torn up during the remodel, Kurt developed a rather pressing concern, which paid off with humorous results.
I don't like mice. I really don't like them. And when we stripped the walls down to the studs, since we're close to a park, I was always afraid that the mice would come in. And I kept saying that all the time to the designer. And at the end, when they finished the walls, they painted a little mouse on the bottom of one of the walls.
That he has Brie. not just regular cheese.
The Gronowskis and their designer have become good friends, and all agree this is a kitchen that exceeds expectations.
Every time I walk into the kitchen, I look at it and I just smile and love it because I think it is so beautiful.
Bam! It came out as good as we had expected, or even better. The color schemes, the wooden floor, it's just fabulous. It's far beyond my expectations.
If the suit makes the man, then the cabinets certainly make this kitchen.
Now, you don't get any weight from eating like Bravo, you're a fabulous cook.
Thank you. You too. Oh, these are good.